thinking of playing La Bataille d'Orthez, and I'm going to be playing with the Premier rules ME from August 2017. So I'm going to be starting with starting with looking at the French side and the French deployment. These are all of my French troops here, and I'm going to be looking at and double-checking formations and also a few terrain things. So first of all, when I was setting up, well, not even setting up, I'm setting up now, but as I was laying out my units, I noticed this right here, and I thought this is probably something. So the terrain chart does have something that appears to be this. And so it says sunken and raised road. And this is just black and white picture and text. So coloring on the terrain chart isn't going to help. But we have dark brown slope line work in hex but follows hex edge. Counts as hex terrain when moving along road. That makes sense. So treat it as hex terrain when heading this way along the road. But hex edge terrain when moving, fighting across the indicated hex side. Huh. So does that mean this hex side, this hex side, this hex side? Maybe. And then there's sunken versus raised road, clearly not the same or even similar. So I'm looking at, I guess you are supposed to go with the orientation of the hatch marks, as they call line work. So looking at this area here and this area here and this area right here, I'm guessing this is a sunken road. But I was looking around immediately for a raised road, and I don't see a raised road in the immediate area here. So I guess I'll go with this as a sunken road. And then but hex edge terrain when moving, fighting across the indicated hex side. All right, I'll try to see that in practice. What else? I saw this as well. Is this supposed to be something cultivated? Oh, there is cultivated in this game, in this particular game. Fields and gardens in medium green hatchwork. Fences and hedges, not hedgerows in brown. Well, that's not green, but that is... that looks like the picture here. What else could it be? I don't see what else it could be. That's got to be cultivated. Again, where is cultivated otherwise? Fields and gardens in medium green hatchwork. Well, that's got to be cultivated. Cultivated. See, there's... oh, here it is. Oh, there is something significant. Okay. So there is a difference. Actually, this is pretty significant. This looks like a... Well, it's not... Well, let's go with the smaller one. This one here has... What, you say 3 major buildings, or 4 if you count that one? Also included small mills and chapels. Contains at least one structure. That has at least one structure. Usually more open space. That is some open space. May also be cultivated ground hex. Well, there is green hatch marks there, but I don't know if that's supposed to be green hatch marks or... No, I guess it is... Wait, that's supposed to be green hatchworks, or is that supposed to be shadows? Yeah, I guess I don't know that. Could be either. But This is not a ferme or chateau. All buildings surrounded by walls. Light brown ground. I don't see walls there. I mean, those, I guess, are supposed to be fences. But no, walls are more significant, more obvious. So let's see if... what's that? Well, okay, that's not walled either. Town. Grounded roofs in light brown, yeah. Buildings in black. Buildings in black. And black line work. Okay, that's black line work, I guess. Train type fills the hex. Yeah, it fills the hex. Wait, how come it says appears in Lutzen only? Alright, so if that's not town, what is it then? That can't possibly be right. That can't be right. Appears in Lutzen only? Huh. Alright, well, terrain is important and I'll get back to it. I certainly won't discount it, but I won't let it stop me either. So now let's go with the units here. Orientation, facing, and formations. Alright, infantry, I want some units to be in column. So columns face a hex side. So I want this, that one is in column and in cultivated hex. Let's see. So that one's in column facing a hex side. See, this one's in column facing a hex side. Column. Oh, that's our cavalry though. All right, we'll continue with all of our infantry. This is those are leaders there. Okay, so those are my units in column. Okay, but also when an infantry is in general order. Oh, actually, I do need to figure out whether in this game, if that's cultivated, is it in general order or column? Huh. How do I figure that out? Okay, it seems like cultivated is not significant enough to basically throw a unit involuntarily into general order. Cavalry is the same for a column formation, so this cavalry back here is in column formation. I guess I also should be paying attention to the size and strength, size of the units. So I wonder if this cavalry unit, if the cavalry unit went into line formation, I wonder if it would have to be in 2 hexes. Cavalry. All right, actually, I'm going all the way back. No, this is light cavalry. So it's got the horn and it's got movement potential of 14. Oh, and it's chasseurs. All right, so it is light cavalry. Wait, where's that again? I keep remembering this stuff, but I don't know where I found it. I don't remember what rule set I saw it in or what play aid and from what game. So that's not so good, but cavalry. Okay, there are 2 types. Heavy is 12 or less movement potential. Light cavalry has 13 or more. Okay, I thought it was that. So yeah, 14. This is light cavalry. So if this light cavalry, I'm just trying to remember, this light cavalry wants to go in a line formation, is it forced to go in? Not forced. Does it have to occupy 2? Yes, so this is when light cavalry is either in column or general order. The unit has 5 from. Okay, that just has to do with the hex sides. Cavalry regiments in line always face a hex vertex. They have two front. Multi-hex cavalry lines always have two flank hexes and equal number of front. Okay. All right. So another way to look at this is maybe the stacking for this battle. Does that matter? Okay. Clear cultivated cavalry. So this is nowhere near hitting the, so 18 in line. Why did I think they had to occupy 2 hexes, or am I thinking of something totally different? Oh, there it is. Cavalry units in skirmish order, regardless of increments, are always deployed in 2 hexes and may never stack. I think that's what I was thinking. So they can be in a tight line formation, 10 increments, light cavalry in line formation in 1 hex. I think that's fine. If they're in skirmish, is it skirmish? Yeah, skirmish orientation. Is that covered here? No, it's not. Huh. Okay, so when it's in skirmish formation, then it has to occupy 2 hexes and may never stack. Huh. Gotta remember all this. But okay, I want them to start in column formation there. Now, the other thing is, can they, if they're in line, can they I think they can voluntarily occupy 2. Yeah. Well, I'm saying yeah because I can't think of what prohibits that. All right, there's column. Oh, now we're to artillery. Now remember, artillery always faces a hex side. So I had that wrong already. I had this guy facing a hex point vertex. This guy facing a hex side. Well, in that case, I'm going to move him over there. And this one, yeah, this one was wrong too. So let's go like that. So what are its front hex sides? Formation has 3 front hex sides, okay, and 2 flanks. So front, front, front. So it's firing out that way. And here, yeah, out that way. That way. All right. And then skirmish. Skirmish faces infantry skirmish, I mean. Line faces. Okay. When in skirmish order and having 3 increments or less. Wait, that's 4. When an infantry unit has 4 more increments, is placed on a hex side. So, okay, so they're like that. And they're like, now see, they are in a what? They are in a, so are they automatically in, what? Are they automatically in general order? I guess this is where it matters. What is that? I don't even know. All right. Orientation. When an infantry unit is in general order, it would face a hex side. I'll just leave them in general order, whether that's mandatory or not. I don't know. Here, that's in line. Line in 2 hexes. What am I doing? Yeah. Wait, why am I doing that? face that way, line. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all right. Line. So are they in the sunken road? Oh, are they in the sunken road or out of the sunken road? Huh. Well, I guess I'll get them off no matter what, because I don't know. This is another thing. This is big. What are these? What are these hatch marks? I mean, I got these ones, obviously, but what are these ones? And there are a lot of them. Well, not a lot of them, but there are. I've already seen multiple examples of that. So what does that mean? As a matter of fact, is that on the terrain? That type of hatch marks, is that in the terrain chart? See, medium brown stippled shading. That's funny. This doesn't even, I can't even say this really matches this artwork. Oh, it doesn't, because no, it's on the back of the La Bataille d'Orthez game rules. So why doesn't this match? I don't know. This says medium brown stippled shading, light green. Oh, light green hatched slopes are for visual effects only. Well, I really don't appreciate that. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate that at all. So ignore these. Okay. Oh, that's also what they mean. All these things are just, well, it's a distraction is what it is. It's this stippling that defines an actual slope. Okay. And this game, by the way, does not have, in addition, contour lines. This does not have contour lines. I don't see any contour lines. So on this map, we're really just going with slopes. Okay. Oh, and there's severe slopes. Dark gray hatchworks over slope shading. Oh, that's these. Okay, I do have, I was about to say I don't have any of those. No, I do. So these are steep slopes. Steep slope, and this is so that's actually something to pay attention to for the French defense here. As a matter of fact, how severe is that movement chart? Is the La Bataille d'Orthez movement chart, and severe slope up down, not permitted for artillery. Even skirmishers pay 2. Okay. Oh, and there's Cross Sunken Road. Cross Sunken Road. All right. So I guess here we're supposed to, I guess for the La Bataille d'Orthez movement chart, we should only have, we have cultivated, we have farmet and dwelling. Oh, okay. No, it does have town. So this appears in Lutzen only. It's just, again, distracting. Okay.